Welcome to the Complete Safety Show. I'm Ryan Gisclair, and in this episode, we're going to talk about behavior-based safety. We're going to talk about what behavior-based safety is. We're going to talk about some ways that you can utilize behavior-based safety in order to help further along your safety program and get more information and get more data to help you make the right decisions, to help you look at the right things, formulate the right training programs, that kind of action that's needed from this program. So, in case you don't know what behavior-based safety is, or BBS as it's fondly referred to as, is behavior-based safety is based on a concept that if you can adjust behavior, you can push behavior in a way where people behave in a safe manner as opposed to behaving in an unsafe manner. So if you're able to change how someone reacts to a certain thing or what someone does in a certain situation in their mind from a behavior standpoint, you can train them to do things in a safe and effective manner. So behavior-based safety has been used all through our industry and other industries, construction, oil and gas, in order to try to mold workers into a safer worker. So the way it basically works is pretty simple. You have a list of items that you want someone to look at when they're watching someone else, some behaviors that you want them to focus in on, if they're wearing the PPE, if they're not wearing the PPE, if they're lifting things properly, if they're not lifting things properly, those type things, safe, unsafe. They go through a little observation, check off. You take that form, you look at it, you can make determinations whether people are behaving in a safe manner. Unfortunately, a lot of companies have gotten to a point where they basically just use this as an observation checklist, and they really don't do anything with the data after the fact. So one of the biggest things that you have to do when you have one of these programs in place is to actually take this data that you get from the field and utilize it in a way that benefits your workforce. I know how I am. I know you're probably the same. If you know that when you fill out a form, if all your company is going to do with it is throw it in a box in the corner somewhere, you're going to stop filling out the form. One of the biggest problems we see with companies who have these behavior-based safety programs is they don't have any participation in the program at all. The guys are pencil whipping cards. They fill them out, in a truck on the way home or in the lunchroom or at break. And they're not getting real information. They'll get a card that reads, "Yep, everybody had their seatbelt on when we drove home. Everything was safe today." We know that that's pencil whipped and that's a bunch of BS. So we need to make sure that we utilize this data. One of the ways that we can utilize the data from behavior-based safety is in choosing cards or observations that are made that actually find things that are issues, and making people understand that someone, whoever it is, you can name them or not name them, actually brought this to our attention, and this is what we did to fix this problem. Once people know that you're going to take this information and actually fix things and actually do things better, buy new tools, get new training, provide them with the things that they need to do their job better, whatever the case may be, people will be more likely to participate in these programs. So behavior-based safety at a very base level, without getting really far into the theory of it, can be very beneficial to your company from the standpoint of it allows you as a safety professional to have eyes everywhere, to be in more places than just the place where you're at. That's usually the biggest problem that we face, is that we can't see everything that's going on. We don't see all the issues that occur. Observations allow us to be able to see those things. The key to it all is that you have to do things with the information. You have to use that information to make the workforce better. You have to use that information to improve the conditions, improve the training, knowledge, whatever the case may be for your employees. So make sure that if you have BBS in place, or if you'd like to have a behavior-based safety program in place, that you thoroughly research the different methodologies and the different ways that there are to put these programs in place. You can give us a call. You can do research online, however you see fit to get that information, and make sure that you utilize the information that you get from your people on your feedback form. So I appreciate you guys checking us out today. Make sure you look at us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube channel, subscribe to it, Twitter, LinkedIn, Tumblr, everywhere, anything and everything, we're definitely there. So we appreciate you guys watching. Thank you.